Hey, Austin. How's your birthday going? Just cruising around a few things online, checking my email real quick, and I'm looking on YouTube to see if anyone else is doing a live stream. You never know. So just give me a second. Hey, Olafly, how are you? What's new? As I just mentioned, I'm gonna look around YouTube just for a minute. I want to see if any of our friends are live. That way we can share them out. Hit the like button for them. Austin is back. How's your birthday going, Austin? Everything is new. Everything is new and everything is ending at the same moment. And that way of looking at it, is anything actually real? If anything is ending and everything is new in each and every moment, then we only have motion, fluidity. And yet, somehow in that very same motion, there is offered the taste of complete stillness as well. Also says his birthday is going good. Awesome. Well deserved. Birthdays should be celebrated. 29 is a big year. Your last year in the 20s. So I hope it's hey, I hope it's your best year yet, Austin. Austin drops a link for his live stream tonight. Nice. Thank you for that. All right. Doesn't it appear that anyone is live right now? Our friend Optimob had their premiere about, I guess it was about an hour ago. Another beautiful, beautiful premiere. Saw some friends there. Olafly14 says, everyone is so kind. Deep down, we are steeped in kindness. All of us. Some of us have forgotten it, though, it seems, sadly so. But they've only forgotten it. Imagine if we could see people as forgetful. They're not bad people, they're not evil people. They are people who've simply forgotten their core essence. They've forgotten that they're naturally, essentially kind. Everyone, every single one of us. That's the key to forgiveness, is you're not forgiving things that have happened. You are not even really forgiving a person. You're forgiving yourself for the forgetfulness of seeing someone as other than who they truly are. So we're forgiving our perceptions. And when we keep doing that, soon we're no longer projecting that. We've come to an essential place of peace. That's the goal. I'm not there yet, but I work on it. And every day I am presented with the opportunity to work on it. Another really important way of seeing things in life. Everything's an opportunity to practice. Practice is hard. Practice can sometimes suck. Do you think getting to be good at anything is easy? So getting to be good at being at peace It's going to take some effort, and it's going to suck because people you don't want to forgive are going to do things you don't want them to do. You're going to be angry. You're going to be angry at yourself because you're holding a grudge and you can't let it go. You're using all this energy that could go for something completely different. Let's see. Null says, right now, everything I spend money on is exactly 117% cheaper. I do this by paying for everything in Bitcoin. Well, good for you. I know absolutely nothing about Bitcoins. Not a thing. I've somehow managed to coast through the past few years with learning absolutely nothing about Bitcoins. I don't know if that's good or not. Hey, William, how are you? Nice to see you, my friend. Olafai says, all I want is my heavenly portion. That's nicely said. I talk all the time. Maybe one of the greatest prayers ever is, may I be content. Not can I have more, not can I get rid of this, not for specifics, but simply, may I be content. When you're young, for a lot of people, content sounds horrible. Who wants to be content? I want stuff. I want more stuff. I want faster stuff. I want bigger stuff. I want more expensive stuff. I want better stuff than my neighbors. I'm going to show my ex-girlfriend, my ex-boyfriend, how much stuff I have now that they're no longer spending my hard-earned money. It's all about stuff. And we pray. Can I make more money to get more stuff? Objects. But guess what? Truly, we are not going to take any of it with us. As we get older, if we're lucky. It doesn't happen for everyone. If we're lucky, though, our prayer changes to, may I be content. May I have just enough. Boy says, hey, Olafai, I'm your 30th sub. Man, I'm surprised you did it so soon. I thought for sure you'd wait until the 49th and then swoop in. I'm going to look something up. Leo Tolstoy. I read War and Peace a long, long, long time ago. I did not enjoy War and Peace, but I love Leo Tolstoy. Could have been a saint. He might have been. I'll explain why I'm mentioning him in a minute, so you guys don't think I'm just completely random. William says, I wish it was a focus on learning to be happy in and with the littleness and abundance now offers. That was beautifully said, William. Hey, well, there is, but I was mentioning before, it takes practice. But you know what, William? We teach that which we need to learn. We teach that which we most need to learn. So, teach. Offer that to other people. Demonstrate it. And you might say, well, how can I demonstrate it if I don't have it? The way you get it is by demonstrating it. Wonderboy says I could always change that. This is true. Hey Beth, how are you? Beth says good evening. Like number 6. I much appreciate that. So the reason I mentioned Leo Tolstoy is because the death of Ivan Ilyich, probably not pronouncing that last part right. I read that too a long time ago. And he was not a happy person. Ivan, old Ivan, made a bit of his mess of his life, if I recall correctly. Here's what I remember: was he was a maneuvering type of character, always striving, always grasping for things that were just outside of his reach. So he never really was happy. He was never content. His dying words, and I'm trying to look them up now, see how much I remember. What it was. Part of his last words were, "Oh, what if everything I believed in was wrong?" Can you imagine dying with that thought? Everything I believed in was wrong. I can't quite find that though. Anyway, it pays to be content. But like everything else, it's a practice. Comes in time. Running Boy says, I'm getting close to hitting 1.9K watch hours. I can taste it. How much more do you need? I'm writing Running Boy's name down. I'll help with that, Running Boy. I will help all through the week. What do you think of that, William? What sparks that for you? Oh, 50 hours. We'll do that this week. Hey, speaking of watch hours, and our friend Timo Optimob is here, fresh off a wonderful premiere. He has achieved unofficially. The hours are there. It'll be official probably tomorrow. Full monetization, 4,000 watch hours, 4,000 well-deserved watch hours. Now the fun begins. Share him out. Share out Optimob. Share him out with all your friends. Go to the premieres, hit the like button, leave a comment, join up, be a member. Let's make the channel blow up. Let's do the same for Runner Boy. I mentioned before, Runner Boy's got, I think, one of the best training channels out there. He's just very meticulous and precise. He has a plan. He explains his plan. He always focuses on technique. He's got a good sense of humor. Not quite as funny as he thinks he is, but nonetheless, he has a good sense of humor. No, he is as funny. Runner Boy is as funny as he thinks he is. Timo says, hi to Tita Beth. So is everyone connected here? I think probably so. Timo says, thank you. You're quite welcome, my friend. I mentioned before, it was a pleasure helping Optimob get watch hours. You know why? Twofold. I got to help out some friends. Let's say threefold. I got to help out some friends. I got to spend time watching beautiful Switzerland. Number three, maybe the most important of all, I got to hang out with Bax. You can't beat that. There's only one thing better than hanging out with Bax in person. I haven't had that pleasure, and that is hanging out virtually with Bax via Optimob, especially the live streams. All the videos are good, but the live streams with Bax. Runner Boy says, nice, Optimob's going to be rich. They're going to be big. They're going to be big. Let's see. Here we go. Thank you, boy. What if everything they believed in was a lie? How simple and how true. Thank you for that. It's been probably 30, 40, over 40. Wow, man. Now I'm depressed. Over 40 years since I've read it. Optimop says, and our birthday child, Austin, 29 years old. Hello, Sabine. Hey, Optimob, Verna Boy is 50 hours away from 1,900, which also means that he's only 50 hours away from, what do we need? 1,100. 1,150 watch hours away from getting the first stage. How simple and how good. Yeah, I was not quite remembering it correctly. But the message is the same. Timo says, hey, Austin, happy birthday. He's got his, he's going to be doing a live stream soon at the top of the chat. You guys can see the link and go visit. Austin says, thanks. Runner Boy says, my machinations grow every day. Well, you got to pluck them to keep them from growing. William says, relentless and undying pursuit of all the whims of the world, yet everything under the sun left him feeling empty and losing everything. Still not devoid of faith, he was still not able to find purpose. I need to reread that. I also need to reread Moby Dick. It's been some time. Optimop says there is a lot of backs. In my experience, there can never be enough. There can never be too much backs. Timo says that was awesome from Burn Makes Tunes to give me the opportunity to use his music. It was beautiful music. Absolutely beautiful. I mentioned that in one of the comments. Let's see. We got the playlist dropped for backs. An entire playlist, guys. You can watch the best of backs. We are talking about 100 videos of backs. That's pretty cool, guys. I was thinking I should do a video of Misty. It's been a while. Sweet says, thank you all who helped. It was a pleasure. So I had Jace up all day, getting him some watch hours. This week I'm going to do a lot for Runner Boy. Runner Boy says, I'd appreciate people just watching one live stream every day, and that would bring my watch time way up. I'm on it. I was going to put up a playlist and work through. Optima says, we are far away to be rich. We live in one of the expensive country. But you live in Switzerland, so you're rich in beauty, that's for sure. You're rich in beauty, you're rich in love. Brattle says, is dad mode activated today? Dad mode is activated every day. Although, to be fair, I'm a stepdad. But you know what? I have a wonderful stepchild who always made it a point to let me know that I was dad. She loved her father completely. I loved her father too. He's a great guy. But I was there on the day-to-day things. I was her sole caregiver for the year Mocha was in Iraq. And it was one of the best things I've ever done with my life. Caregiving for my parents, being a stepfather. Hey, let's throw in Mocha. Loving Mocha. All the best things I've ever done in my life. Timo says, running out of gas costs about $9 to $12. Wow. That is expensive. Hey, I meant to ask you guys, Timo and Sabine, have you guys ever been in the United States before? Sabine, this is what I love about these guys. Says, okay, Runner Boy, let's get you up there. Awesome. Runner Boy says, nice. T. Payton says, I can't say, but I want to let you know I did a short if you want to watch it. I absolutely do want to watch it. 100%. I'm bringing your channel up now. That way it's going to be up when I finish the live stream. So, speaking of supporting each other, let's support our friend Kathy C. Payton. If we can go, she's going to do, she was saying, mostly shorts or short documentaries as well. And she puts a lot into her work. She loves what she does. If we could watch it, hit the like button, leave a comment, share it out. Runner Boy says, hi Optima, but see you. Jeremy and Cheryl's Cruise Adventures are here. Hello, my friends. How are you? I mentioned earlier, hey, Asia, that Cheryl has hit 1,200 subscribers. Probably a couple more since yesterday. And it's well deserved. Now let's get Cheryl's knitting channel over 1,000. Let's see. William says he was able to find purpose. It was in deciding to live in the now with faith. Nice. I gave a little talk on the essence of now just before I did my live stream. It is up on my channel. Runner Boy says I don't really get too many people from the live here on my channel, even when I go to them. Bit disappointed, but I push on. I try to make it as much as possible. And if I know I'm not going to be able to watch the whole thing, I always leave you up and running, no matter what. So whenever you hear me say hi, Runner Boy, usually say hi RB. Know that even if I don't make another comment, that you're up the entirety. As long as you're doing a live stream and I catch it, you're up for the duration. Hey, Asia, thank you very much for sending me the beginning of your story. Really looking forward to the next part. Hope you guys get a chance to hang out with Jeremy and Cheryl. I mention them often. My favorite cruising channels. That might get me in trouble. Some other cruising channels might hear me say that. I'm biased. I'll be honest with you. I am biased. Timo says, Runner Boy, we left your videos run. Playlist lifting 2024. Nice. Runner Boy says, I have about 100 tomatoes or 6 plants close to being ready. Nice. William says, I've watched almost everything on Timo's channels twice on my own account and more on other devices. Honestly counted, burned out, and it's detrimental to me to balance things in an unhealthy way like that anymore. That's understandable. Sabine says, Runner Boy, got you running on my iPad right now. Hey, Jacob. Ghost Steady says, hey, sir, have you read Atomic Habits? I have not. Who's the author? I know the title. I don't remember the author. Have you read it? What do you think of it? If you want to give a quick little review. Leo says, much love, Yoga fam. Much love, Yogi the Goat. Leo, how are you? Hey, Leo, what was your, where'd you top out with the push-ups today? Let's see. Man, Jacob drops everyone's link. Thank you, Jacob. Eric Point says, it happens, Runner Boy. I support a lot of people that don't support me. But I bet it evens out on my end also. I think so. I take my lesson from the Bhagavad Gita with the conversation between Krishna and Arjuna when he said, and it's the same thing that's often in the Course of Miracles. So I always love when they correspond that way. You are entitled to your effort, not the results. You're entitled to the work, but not the fruition of the work. So keep doing what you're doing. Part of what you do, part of what I do, support other people. I think that's part of what you guys do as well. We support other people. The fruition is we feel better knowing that we're supporting people. They get help. We know that we helped a friend. We feel better. As well, concentrate on putting out our own content. Whatever happens, happens. I try to support as many people as possible. Leo says, let me chat, Yogi. Thanks. Runner Boy says, hi, Leo, just followed you. Let's see. Ghost Steady says, yeah, I've read it. It's by James Clear. It is a pretty good book to improve your daily life habits using real life events. Nice. I'm glad you recommend it. Thank you, Jacob. Dropping my link. And he drops his link. Appreciate that too, Jacob. So don't forget, guys, our friend Kathy Payton has a new short out. If you guys could check it out. Jacob is 444 subscribers, by the way. Our friend Brian Lane is at 974. If you're not subscribed to Brian Lane, please do so. Hey, Chip, how are you? Chip says, hi, bro. Yeah, I spend a great deal of my day other people's channels, putting in watch hours, liking, leaving comments. I actually find it quite enjoyable. All right, here's the rundown from Leo Said So. Round 1, 36 reps, nice. Round 2, hey, how much rest did you have in between? 36 reps, I caught that part. I remember seeing 36, I was impressed. Round 2, 30 reps. Round 3, 27. Round 4, 25. Round 5, 25. Consistent, nice. Round 6, 27, and you bounce back up. Total of 107 reps, 170 reps. I really like this Burpee Matty routine, quick and effective. Burpee Matty is an evil genius. About 2 years ago, I was doing quite a bit of his routines as a finisher. I would do my 20-minute busy dad session, how many Navy SEALs I could get, how many 6 counts I could get, alternating each day. And when I was finished, I would do a Burpee Matty finisher, or I'd make up a finisher on my own. Those were the days. Younger shoulders. Wonder Boy says, Chip, I see you close to 100 subs. We know what Runner Boy is up to. He only needs 10 more, guys. Everyone subscribe to Chip. That was a big workout, Leo. Well done. One thing to keep in mind when you support a lot of people, hey, sometimes even when you don't support a lot of people, but enough people, someone might fall through the cracks. So it's always good to, I write things down in my handy book. I got Runner Boy mentioned here. A few months ago, I had Optimob written in here, and I stuck with it every day. Every day they got watch hours. Hey, it's funny, I just came across a note. This was from a while back. Salina. It has been a bit since I've offered prayers for our old friend Salina. Let me do so now. She was caregiving for her sister. If she ever stumbles across one of these live streams again, Salina, my prayers are with you. My prayers are with your sister, as well as sending prayers out to Walking with Goldie, who is on her journey. It's a big one for her. We'll see if she wants to share it when she comes back. And anyone else? Who do you know needs a prayer? I'm happy to add them to my list. Theo says, that's exactly what I do, brother. I use that as warm-up or as a finisher like today. His style of storytelling work is very nice and different. Yeah, it is. And for years, everyone called him an evil genius. He's got some kind of burpee lab in his basement where he designs these torturous workouts. Thanks for dropping that link, Runner Boy. William says, I struggle to give more of the nothing I am left with. I do not want to feel guilty trying to have healthy boundaries set. Well, here's the thing, William. Think in terms of infinitely giving. But when we think of the infinite, we're always thinking outside. We're always thinking outside. The infinite is over there, endlessly up and out and far away, extending into forever. But you know what? The infinite goes this way too. So when be an infinite giving machine, which means you give in both directions. Give to William. What makes William happy? What makes William's heart soar? What opens you up and gives you energy? Because then you come back and you have more to give to other people. Give to yourself. Make yourself a priority. That doesn't make you selfish. It makes you smart. It makes you infinitely loving instead of specifically loving. I will love you and you and you because you're on my list, because I saw you on YouTube, because I like you. All good reasons to give. But it's not infinite giving. Infinite giving only comes when you've given as much to yourself as you have to give to others. What we give, we receive. So if you are giving past your limits, then what you're getting back is being drained of energy, essence, being drained of prana. That's one of the most important things about doing breath work. Let's see. Leo says, much love, Runner Boy. Subbed right back, bro. Let's get this work. Hey, Leo, you'll love Runner Boy's channel. He's even getting some burpees in, although it's been a while. We got an emoji from Runner Boy. Boy says, when I get a job that consumes the time I do have, will the same happen when I can no longer support the ones I'm able to do now? Hey, you know what? Sometimes support is dropping in a live stream and saying, hi, I got to go. I got to get some rest. But I wanted you to know that I'm thinking about you. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a good night. Sometimes it's just hitting the like button. Eric Point says facts. One thing to remember about Eric Lapointe is he was not, we talked about this maybe a week or so ago, he was not always a Christmas tree farmer. He wasn't always laid back. He wasn't always someone who did burpees with a smile on his face or even did burpees. Highly stressed, unhappy in his job. And he made some changes. He gave back to himself, and I'm willing to bet that by making that switch, by giving something back to himself, I'm willing to bet that he is a better friend, a better husband, better father, better in all ways in his life because he took care of himself. And you know, his family would much rather have a happy and content Eric Lapointe than someone who was just struggling and struggling and struggling to make money, more money. Does that make sense? Chip says, can you check out, I can check it out, but I don't think I can spell it. Or I don't think I can pronounce it. I can't even come close to pronouncing it. I can't do that here. I can't do it on a live stream because it would risk doing a copyright infringement and I'd get a strike against me. Things I got to consider, unfortunately. But I just cut and pasted it and I put it, putting it now. So I have it up. And after the live stream, I'll give it a listen. So this is for the football, right? William says, thank you. I am not calling to anyone here specifically, but it has happened before. I have two devices, my phone and TV, and both do not allow multiple tabs or streams. I'm only able to do so much. William, you do a lot for so many people, and it's much appreciated. Leo says, a point need to hire me. I think William has dibs. Let's see. William says, I wish Leo. Last I asked, they are already filled up. If I had the money, I would hire William to pronounce specific words for me on my live streams. I would pay well, and it would have, I don't know, insurance benefits, maybe a 410 plan. Let's see. Chip says, can you type Koana CT Moja Latara to Hardstyle remix. Can you do that song? Well, I can't. Again, I can't do it on my live stream. But I will listen to it. They got a hardstyle remix, and they got the hardstyle remix slowed. If I listened to it here, though, I'd get a copyright strike. Can't afford it, my friend. It would get me in trouble. I could stand the risk of losing something that I worked hard for. Not only did I work hard for it, my friends worked hard to help me get here. So I would be jeopardizing what everyone did to help me. Eric Point says, yes, it makes perfect sense. If you can't better yourself, then how could you help someone else? Absolutely. William says, he's laughing. Yogi, I volunteer and would do tech support for free. I definitely need a, what would be the term? A pronunciator? Is that an actual term? Now I should put an ad out. Now hire. I put an ad on YouTube. I might do a YouTube short. Now hiring professional pronunciator. Eric Point says, one day I'll have you guys live the dream with me. I can only hope. What we need is a burpee conference, a burpee convention, where everyone does reps on a Christmas tree farm. Pick a day. I'll be honest with you. I'm very close to living the dream that I want. Monetary wise, not yet. I am making money on YouTube. Not a huge amount, but I've only been monetized for 2 months now. I'm going to keep putting out content. The goal isn't, my goal was never to be a content creator. It was, although I guess that's what I do, right? It was to talk about the things I love talking about and see what happens. And can I, as we were talking about earlier in the chat, earn just enough? That's it. Earn just enough. I love everything I do. I love everything about my life. I love waking up god awful early before anyone else even thinks of waking up and meditating in the silence. And then I love doing my yoga. I love getting outside. I love writing early and then getting outside and walking before anyone else wants to get outside, no matter the weather. And I love coming here and talking through the day, doing more yoga, meditating more. and then helping people here. Everyone who's a content creator, and if you're here, you're creating some kind of content, means you're an artist. And I want to support every artist that I can. Let's be honest. Says, did you watch the new Beetlejuice movie? I didn't. Not yet. I haven't been to the movies probably since 2000, maybe 2008-ish. I saw Hellboy 2. I love the Hellboy movies. I heard there was a Hellboy 3. I didn't see it. But I do like, I'll watch something on Netflix or some other streaming service. So when it does come to that, I will watch it. What do you think of it? Let's be honest. I love the original. I saw that in the movie theater. Let me take my herbal sleep. I got pill residue. So I just saw on my phone a little message popped up, and it was from Burpee Maddie, who has a new routine called the Soul Taker. That's not good. That's not good at all. It hasn't been that long since I've done a Burpee Maddie routine. Maybe 4 or 5 months ago. A year ago, right at this time, I was doing Burpee Bandit's 11-minute supercharged burpee. I don't know if you guys done that. If you're short on time, you only have 11 minutes. It's a pretty intense routine. Maddie's a good guy. I've watched Maddie do burpees in a little tiny space in his kitchen, in a hallway, in an attic, outside. I believe in his basement as well. I've watched him do it on the beach. Hey, poor man, how are you? Poor man says, howdy, folks. Jacob drops a link for William. Oh, nope, for Dan. What was on the workout agenda today, poor man? So I'm going to read this real quick. This is the Soul Taker from Burpee Maddie. Max amount of Navy SEALs in 1 minute. The amount you did converts into time for 3 pumps. So if you got, let's say in 1 minute, you got 7 reps. 7 Navy SEALs in a minute. It's a good pace. That converts to 7 minutes for 3 pumps. So now you're doing 7 minutes of 3 pumps. The amount of pumps converts into your HP. HP, I don't know what the HP is. I always feel like I need a calculator, maybe some graph paper, a pie chart to figure out burpees workouts. Poor man says, I'm sound, brother. Nothing yet. Maybe do a Leo routine. Leo did a Burpee Maddie routine. Max push-up. Definitely check it out. He was working. Poor man says might mess with rock and sandbag, caveman style. Nice. Can't go wrong with that. Man, I would think one or the other would be more than enough, but not for poor man who's combining both. Hey, you ever think about making a slash pipe? PVC piping? Let's see. Hedgehog Biscuit says, "Can you give me some advice? I got an inheritance windfall of like 100K. Nice. What should I do with it? First off, if you got an inheritance, uh, I'm guessing that means someone that you cared about passed away. So my condolences for your loss. Um, hey, 100K, you're set for a very long time. I don't know your current living situation, um, or what you do for a living, but 100K as an investment in your future, we're always tempted. Let me go on a trip. Let me do this. Let me do that. It's not bad. There's no bad thing that you can do. All right. You own your own home. You have a good job as an engineer. Um, for me, I'd put away half in consideration. That maybe not. Tough for me to think about. One of my first instincts is to make sure that I can live a very simple life, which is helpful, and kind of live a simple life where I'm helping people. It's 100K that you can use to help an awful lot of people. And you can do that in ways that also benefit you. Helping itself always benefits us. Pensamonto Africano says, hello, mister. Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, I don't know much about, Hedgehog Biscuit says I'm wheelchair bound. I don't know much about investing. Actually, let me rephrase that. I don't know anything about investing. I inherited about $55,000, and I also own a home outright. Um, 55 was going to it was going to last me 5 years. It did not last me 5 years. I have a little bit of it left. I had to someone else also inherited 55 or thereabouts. Um, and they were soon broke and unable to find a job. So I was supporting two people on what I thought I was going to be able to coast on for some time. And at the time, my goal was to establish myself as a meditation teacher. Uh, it didn't quite, and a breathwork coach, didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, I ended up talking on YouTube. Um, that's a warning to people. Don't talk on YouTube. Uh, Man, Hedgehog, you know what? I don't know if I have advice for you. I wonder if anyone here does. What is the best use 100K if you already own your home and you have a good job as an engineer? Do something fun. Hedgehog says, what did you do with it? I had it in my checking account. I could have done better things with it. I could have put it in a savings account so I would have earned some interest. I don't know if I would have earned any enough to make a difference. I don't know. But about half of it, well, not quite half, went to help out a family member. And the rest was, living. I live in area that has high taxes, unfortunately. Don't mind paying taxes because they live in a beautiful area, well maintained, has some of the best schools in the country. But paying property taxes on a house that's been paid for 30 years seems ridiculous. I don't mind paying county taxes. Hedgehog says, I don't have kids yet. So, hey, but could that be something in the future? Because you could think about if you are planning kids, education, which is only going to get more expensive. Brattle says, do you eat biscuits? Biscuits. Thanks for dropping that link, Jacob. Hey, Pensamento says, today I became a father. Congratulations, my friend. Huge day for you. My firstborn. Absolutely awesome. Boy or a girl? Do you have a son or a daughter, my friend? Hedgehog says, yeah, bro, all the time. Hey, biscuits are good. Hedgehog says, if you could go back, would you have done different with the 55K? I doubt I would have invested because I don't know enough about it. I probably would have put over half of it in a savings account to get some. Maybe that would be about it. I mean, it would have been nice not to have to bail someone out, but do you say no to a family member? You know, it is what it is. It happened. He got himself in a difficult situation, needed help. I had it to help. Poor man says, but some stock in Barrick Gold, it's cheap now, good dividend. See, now that's the kind of suggestions we need. Hedge says, I have a bunch of gold, but that's a good idea. Poor man says, yeah, it's an easy stock to trade options on also. Man, poor man never ceases to surprise me. Penn says, thank you. He is a boy, but I will see him now because I am very far from them. I will not see him now. How long will it be until you get to see him? Thank you, Jacob. Penn says, I'm saving money to trip. Maybe 2 months I'll go. I hope so, my friend. Regardless, you are a father, and that's huge. Austin says I'm back. Austin drops his link. Thank you, Austin. It's a big birthday celebration, 29 years for our friend Austin. Uh, 10:45 p.m. I'll be asleep. Is a happy birthday open panel for Austin. So, guys, if you want to go wish him a happy birthday in person, now's the opportunity. Austin says, hi, Eric. So, poor man, thanks for those suggestions. Yeah, that was simply outside of my realm. Finances have never been my thing. Pence says far, like 1,400 kilometers. Well, I hope you can make it in 2 months or even less. Definitely. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't forget to, if you get the opportunity, I'm going to drop the link. Not everyone's going to be able to open it, though. This is for C. Payton. This is for our friend Kathy, who just did a short, and it's a documentary. She's trying something new. So if you can help her out, I think when you go visit, you're going to like it. Especially, do you guys like scary things? You like spooky things? Poor man says, I'm a terrible trader. I stick with Barrick. It's easy peasy. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. At one time, I wondered if using meditation, breath work, and the tuning in intuitively, would that help doing some type of day trading? And then I thought, first I need to learn how to do day trading. And that pretty much rolled everything out after that. After that thought, there was just a collective shrug, and I was like, eh. All right, guys, I just hit the hour mark, a little past the hour mark. Jacob drops the link for Austin. Happy birthday, brother. Thank you, Jacob. Poor man says, need some serious computer skills to day trade. Yeah, that definitely leaves me out then. Not only are my computer skills not serious, they are non-existent. Hey, did you guys check out Jace's heroic effort in hitting 500 burpees today? From 50 to 500. Did not finish where he wanted to. Doesn't matter. It's all about the effort. It's all about putting yourself out there. As well, it's about being smart. When he knew things were going south, he willingly took himself out of the game instead of getting in ego reps. You know, we all know where that point is. It's a wise person who listens to it. The difference between I'm tired, but I can keep getting reps, or I'm sore, but I can keep getting reps, and feeling, man, if I keep getting reps, I'm going to be in trouble. Austin says, thanks to Jacob. All right, guys. So what I was going to say was hit the hour mark, and I think I'm going to wrap things up early. I do want to check out C. Payton's short myself, and I want to share it out as many people as possible. Get a few more things that I want to check out. I want to look around and see what my friends are up to. What kind of content are you guys putting out? So with that, I'm going to say goodnight. I'll see everyone. If you got nothing to do at 5 o'clock in the morning, come on by. I'll be talking about stuff. Poor man, hope you have a good workout. Whatever you decide to do. Eric Lapointe, I hope you had a good day off. And Jacob, as always, man, I really appreciate you, what you do for everyone, and the fact that you choose to do it here, other places as well, just makes it all the better. Hey, Hedge, good luck with whatever you decide to do. If you get an opportunity, pop in again. Keep us posted. Pens, my friend, congratulations on a huge, life-changing event. You're a father. You are a father. Anything I say after that doesn't matter. Being a father, that's it. Let's see. Brattle was here. Les, Chip. Chip, I'm sorry I couldn't help you with playing that song. Leo, thank you for hanging out. Runner Boy, thanks as always. Runner Boy is on the list for watch hours, guys. 50 hours away from hitting 1,900, which means he's 150 hours away from hitting 2,000, which means he's 1,150 away from hitting 3,000, and he gets that first stage of monetizing his channel. So if you guys don't mind helping out with that. Optimob is fully monetized, but we still want to watch because it's a beautiful channel. Jace is in need of some watch hours. Hopefully, we'll get an Eric Lapointe live stream sometime this week. We'll get a chance to hang out with him. So again, C. Payton, Jeremy and Cheryl's cruising adventures were here. My all-time favorite cruising channel. Well, him and Cruising is Fun Anytime. Sister channels. Asia sent me the beginning of a wonderful story she's writing. Very talented. Speed and Timo were hanging out with us. Olafly was here for a bit. It's our friend Austin's birthday. He's got a live stream event coming up at 10:45. As always, our good friend William Hart. Just being a good friend. I think that's everyone. Jacob says, thank you for having me on your live stream once again, Brother Mr. Yogi. Truly appreciate it. Much love and respect. Big salute. Big salute to you, my friend. Jacob, the best of the best. All right. With that, guys, I'll see everyone tomorrow. All right. Take care.